I'm going to be testing out today the Pure 4-in-1 Liquid Foundation, the 14-hour wear, SPF 15. But before I put that on, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Bright Booster. I love this for a primer. I don't understand, but I'm not oily at all when I use it. I really, really like it. So I'm going to put that on all over my face first. Just kind of spread it out evenly, even around my eyes. I've been using this for a few months now, and it will be a repurchase. I really do like it. Okay, this is a nice glass bottle. It has a pump. It is 1 fluid ounce. I use just a little over a pump. You can see it's really thick, but it's lightweight. I consider this a medium coverage right away, and you can build it up to a fairly full coverage. There are foundations that are definitely more full coverage than this, but it does do a good job of staying on the face, which is the claim. I'm going to be using my Kaolin brush here, which I absolutely love. Just spreading this product out. I've tried this foundation with all different brushes, hands, sponge. This is my preference, but it works fine really any way I've used it. This is my favorite brush to use it with though. So I'm just spreading that out all over my face. I don't feel like this blurs out pores that well, but nothing really does on my pores, so it does pretty well. Now I'm going to use the Maybelline Age Rewind in neutral to brighten up my under eyes and highlight around my mouth as well. I forgot to tell you that foundation was in light clear, so I wanted you to know that. This is a Wet n Wild brush I'm going to use. I don't think it says it on here, but a concealer brush is what I use it for. A lot of times I just end up using my ring finger though. It's so funny how that's my preference so many times, but I am trying it with the brush here, and it's working pretty well. But you can see I go back and pat with my fingers a lot of times to press it into the skin. This is Jane Iredale Loose Powder in Matte, Amazing Matte. I'm just kind of trying to finish this up. It is really good to put all over the face, just as setting powder. I'm using my flox sponge to apply this. You can use a big fluffy brush. I've done that different ways as well, kind of just seeing what my preference is. I kind of prefer the sponge around the eyes at least, and I go in and kind of buff it out with a large brush here by Real Techniques. Okay, this is the Milani Illuminating Face Powder in Beauty's Touch number 3. It is really pretty. I haven't had this very long. It's kind of light, definitely buildable. You're not going to get too much for sure. I like that about it though. And here I'm just doing an everyday look. I'm off work. I'm just going to kind of put this on my cheeks and my eyes today and just show you how easy it is to do. Sometimes you just don't want to do the full glam look, you know, and today's one of those days. So this is an eyelid primer I'm going to use by Essence. And this is my second tube of this. So I do like this one. It goes on really smooth and creamy and dries down not too quick. You have time enough to spread it out. But by the time I get it spread over my lid, it's dry, but it doesn't make my eyelids look dry, if that makes sense. But it's not wet anymore. This is an IT Cosmetics angled eyeshadow brush here. It's kind of a large tip on the end, but when I'm in a hurry, this is my favorite one because you can just get that crease area covered so quickly. And I'm just kind of, as you can see, doing this kind of all over that, focusing on the crease. This is the Physicians Formula Mascara in the Organic Wear. I'm not using my typical lash primer and mascara and all that from Grande Lash today. I do most days, but this is just going to be a really simple look and trying to use up some of my other products as well. And I like this mascara. You can see it looks really nice on. I'm putting that on the upper, and on the bottom I'm going to do my Clump Crusher water resistant CoverGirl mascara. I love that for the bottom lash line. Really stays in place and doesn't flake on me. Okay, that's the finished look. I'm on my way to pick up a book from Lifeway called Armor of God. Starting a Bible study on that.
Game set match. Time to put it in your past. Feel the winds are leaving. It's redemption season. Long live the old and high.
Alright, this is my 3-hour check-in. Let me look in my actual mirror here. Holding up just fine so far. I don't see it moving around anywhere. Definitely doesn't blur pores or anything like that, but it's not melting off my face. I feel like my forehead lines and my expression lines here are a little bit more noticeable with this than some. But it is summertime, so, and I haven't had Botox in years. I can't decide whether that's something I want to be doing or not. Just mixed feelings on it. I know since I'm not doing that, I need to be doing my microcurrent regularly, and I really haven't been, so I need to step up on that, especially now that I'm 41. So, but here's my 3-hour check-in. I think it has melted off a little bit around my nose. Sometimes I think I may touch that area though. I'm not sure. I don't think I did. But I'll check back with you in a few hours and see how it's looking. Okay guys, I'm at my 4-hour check-in now, or it's actually 4 hours and 23 minutes to be exact. I think it's holding up pretty good. I did notice that I've been messing with my nose because of allergies since my last check-in. So I do believe that's why it's rubbed off around this side of my nose a little bit. So I've got my Starbucks, which is iced coffee, a venti iced coffee with heavy cream instead of milk, and 3 pumps of the syrup instead of 6. Usually I do completely no sugar at all, just heavy cream, but I did do a little bit of sugar today. So I'm getting ready to go in the mall. I have run some errands, paid some bills, went to Target, to Ross, because at Ross I wanted to get a car charger, or at least a little adapter. They didn't have any, but they did have this wonderful wall mount here. It sticks, but it has a little lever that kind of presses it. It's like silicone on the back or some kind of rubber. And instead of it just being like a sticky sheet, it like presses it into place, and I really like the holder, how it holds it very steady. It's not one of those that bends and bounces around. So I love it. I have it mounted, and so you're gonna have to put up with my vlogging now. I love to sing along, and I love to talk to you guys. Feeling great. I've got my Smart water. Not that I'm not a water snob. Not really. I do want it to be filtered. Oh, you know what? While I'm talking about it, let's show you. Here's a picture of it. And I got mine at Ross for $7.99, regularly $20. I have to say, compared to other things I've tried, I really, really like it. What I had before was this little device, same brand I see. This hooks at home to a camera tripod, and I use it for my karaoke singing online that I've started to do. And I have used it for filming before, but I found a better one that I like better to put. I have 2 camera tripods, yet no camera. I just use my 7 Plus phone, which has a really good camera on it, by the way. I'm very impressed. Obviously, one day I'd like to have a better one with a ring light. These are the shoes I got at Ross. Right here. Now, I don't normally wear a wide, just a straight up 8.5, but I was noticing, I think maybe, I'm not sure why, but some shoes here lately I've been needing a 9 in. Normally I'm just straight up 8.5, but I noticed that these fit really well. I have been wanting some comfortable that I can work in, or just kind of do anything in. Let's see, let's get these where they need to be. They are the Aerosols brand, regularly $50, $21.99 at Ross, and I just couldn't pass them up because it's really about what I'm looking for. Still stylish, but super, super comfortable, and I just have to have that. I've been having some sciatic issues lately, which I've had off and on for years. I'm reaching down here to take these shoes off to show you this pair that I got at Target. It is a rose gold. They were $19.99. This brand, I'm not sure how to say it. Let's see. All man-made materials, made in China. I normally wear a size 8.5, and I needed a 9 in these, so that's an example of what I'm talking about. I love these. I've only been wearing them for, a couple of hours today. They kind of have that cork, and then they have cushion in here too, which I'm all about. And it's kind of, I don't know, it's got some arch support a little bit, just, pretty decent for a $20 pair of shoes, and that was regular price. They're not on sale or anything. So anyway, I'm gonna go in the mall now. Honestly, I think I'm going to relax and get a foot and kind of lower leg massage, calf massage here. A little spot in the mall that does that. I'm enjoying this today. I've really never done a vlog other than 3 to 6 minutes outside of CVS talking about what I bought. I've never done this throughout the day, and it's kind of fun, so you may be seeing a lot more of this from me. I love to go to concerts, especially local concerts in town. That's kind of my thing. I used to be really into fitness and went through some times with stress, thyroid problems. I've run a half marathon just once in my life. Just really wanting to get back into that, but kind of fearful of it because I guess I kind of got in my mind that I can't do it anymore because I didn't have good success for a while. So this is my Target bag, and nothing that exciting other than this new deodorant, which you probably know I'm really into natural things. I already have a deodorant that I love from Hot Springs, the Bathhouse Soapery, and I'm not sure how to say that. So that's it. It is in Bathhouse Couture. Crazy about this, but I do have to order it or drive down to Hot Springs, which is, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half away. But now I can't think of her name. Hopefully I will get this in the description box because somebody that I'm subscribed to that I watch all the time on YouTube recommended this deodorant, and it's at Target. It has no aluminum, no propylene glycol, and no artificial fragrance, and it is bergamot and lime. Oh my goodness. It's not real strong. I did take this off roll. Oh, I bought 2 of them. That's why that's still on. I had to already put some on. I noticed it wasn't real strong in the scent, and I wondered if it was going to smell good. I was just driving along and just barely smelled myself, and it actually smelled really good, that lime. So I'm going to bring this one home to my oldest daughter. She's actually lost hers, came home from college and can't find hers. She keeps borrowing mine because we're crazy about this, so I really like to borrow. For one thing, I just got to keep up with it. So I'm so excited. Something that I can get here and just, you know, pick up really quick and easy. It looks like great ingredients. Arrowroot powder. Let's see. Shea butter, baking soda, coconut oil, jojoba seed, citrus, which is the bergamot essential oil. It's got lime essential oil, vitamin E that's derived from sunflowers. Oh my goodness, this just is really, really cool. It's certified vegan and cruelty free. So that's just awesome. I don't know. I think you may get your fill of me here on this vlogging thing. I'm kind of liking it. So I got 2 books today. I'm doing a Bible study, which I told y'all about earlier. And The Armor of God. This is about defending yourself against the evil one, really, and a big part of that being prayer. I've done the first 2 lessons as far as watching the videos, but I never got the book, and this is the workbook. I'm not real good at doing these things, but I am going to try, and I really like it because on the videos she emphasizes, although working through the book is great and important, don't beat yourself up over it, and the main thing is that you're implementing the things into your life. So hoping to be able to do that. One more book here. This is called Uninvited, and it is a New York Times bestseller, and it's really about knowing that you're loved and not being lonely, not feeling rejected. So it's just kind of for self-improvement, and I'm really excited about reading this. It just really spoke to me when I looked at it. So thank you so much. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Okay guys, this is my 7.5 hour check-in, and I have had a massage. So I was just gonna get foot reflexology, and they talked me into longer, and there was some work on my face. No oils put on it, but just a little bit of pressure points done. So I just had to wipe under my eyes. I got a little bit of smudging under there. Not much. I still think, considering all that, it's holding up just fine. I definitely do not look oily. Little bits worn off just like it was before, and that's strictly from rubbing my nose. I now know I'm a little stuffy lately. So okay, so that's my 7.5 hour check-in. I'm not very good at these check-ins. Normally I think I'm gonna do it and then I don't. So I'm trying hard today to let y'all see what it looks like. As far as my pores being noticeable, I don't feel like it's any worse than it was earlier. I feel like it really is holding up well. Let's see. Pretty impressed for like a summer foundation. Before I put this up, I'm going to look into more of the ingredients and that kind of thing and see how it is for your skin. But I don't think I love it as much when I first put it on, as far as, oh, I love this foundation. I don't really get that feeling, but I like it fine. But as far as something staying on your skin, considering I did not use a mattifying primer, I just used the hydrating oil from Physicians Formula, which honestly works really well for me. So I'm liking it pretty well. I'm gonna go get something to eat really quick with my husband, and then go home. I've had kind of a day to myself, and it's been really nice. I can't wait to edit and upload my first vlog. I'll talk to you later. Bye.